Welcome everyone, Freddy here, and this video is another addition to the best weapons in Battlefield 3 post-patch, and today I'm reviewing the shotguns, so let's do this! So guys, today we're checking out the shotguns, and after a lot of patches the shotguns are different than how they used to be when the game released. After a thorough analysis I separate them in pump action and semi-auto, and we're gonna go further into detail on the different ammunition. I'm not gonna comment on the frag rounds because this is a serious channel and I don't want to help trolls. If you're a subscriber to this channel, press the skip annotations, and if you're a first time viewer, I want to inform you why you should trust me and listen to what I have to say. Firstly, I have a bachelor degree in computer systems engineering. I have worked in programming for years, that gives me a deep knowledge how games work. Also, I have been a gamer all my life and a competitive player in FPS games for 15 years now, since Doom. I have participated in numerous PC FPS tournaments playing Halo, Counter-Strike and Call of Duty, but the economic crisis forced me to buy an Xbox, which I really enjoy. I still play FPS games on the PC, but my main focus is Battlefield 3 on the Xbox. Now that we cleared the air, let's start. I'm gonna start with the pump action shotguns, which are really only two, the 870 and the SPAS 12. There's the M2600 barrel, but that's another story. The 870 has 125 RPM, where the SPAS 12 has 150. But the SPAS 12 shoots 11 pellets, where the 870 shoots 12 pellets. So that's extra 18 damage for the 870. Also, the spread cone of the SPAS 12 is a little bit smaller. That means that the 870 is more likely to kill with one shot in very close range, where the SPAS 12 is faster and more reliable in longer ranges. Let's move on to the semi-auto shotguns, where the 10-14 dominates by far the category. The reason is that it does the highest damage of all. It's the only semi-auto shotgun that shoots 10 pellets instead of 9 that the Saiga and DAL 12 shoot, even though they have the same RPM. The MK3 shoots 8 and the USAS shoots 7. So I'm not gonna go into detail about those, as by only the pellet count they're really inferior. Let's move on to the Flechette, where as we all know it's used in longer ranges than the backshot, as it starts dropping damage at the 15 meter mark, where the backshot starts at the 7.5 meter mark. On the pump action category, the SPAS 12 is barely the winner for the faster RPM and tighter spread cone of the pellets. And on the semi-auto category, the 10-14, and on the semi-auto category, the M10-14 wins again, as it shoots the most pellets and has the same RPM. And those shotguns barely edged out, so using other shotguns is absolutely normal. And moving on to the slag, where again the SPAS 12 wins over the 870 because of the RPM, as both shotguns do the same damage. And moving on to the semi-autos, where all of them do absolutely the same damage and the accuracy is also the same. So the higher the RPM, the better. You better go with something like the USAS or the MK3. And lastly to the frag rounds, where you can figure it out yourself. So to recap what we said today, for the backshot, if you like one-shot kills, go with the 870, if not the SPAS 12 is more reliable. The M10-14 is dominating in the semi-autos category. If you're using the Flechette, the SPAS 12 is the best pump action choice and the M10-14 is still the king. And lastly, if you want to slap on a high power scope and start sniping snipers with the slugs, go for the SPAS 12 and the USAS. Keep in mind that DICE balanced the shotguns extremely good with the latest patch, and there is no really an overpowered and underpowered shotgun. So that was it for this episode of the best weapons in BF3 post patch. Go to the playlist if you wanna see other classes. Next time we're doing pistols, which is the last episode. Remember, there is a new series coming, it's called Review My Loadout, where you guys leave your favorite loadout in the comments below and I review it. Remember, the format must be something like this: primary, attachment, 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 secondary, equipment, perk and purpose of the loadout. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want more. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, I'm out.
This video is part of the WAY movement, a career path in video sponsored by TGN.